Leftists are going for Jake Lang's head at the anti-Islam protest, violently whacking and assaulting him, trying to cause serious injury. Minneapolis police are doing absolutely nothing. So this happened yesterday. Here we go. Did you cover the dude being dragged into the peaceful protesters? Yeah, I'm going to talk about it now. I just didn't really have time for it, but we're going to look at it now. He was stabbed? Yeah, he was stabbed.
What?
And you see, this is the guy, right?
Damn.
And they're hitting him. Look at all this. They're hitting this guy. And you can see the top of his head. Like, there's a big gash on his head, too. I don't know if you can see it from this part of the video, but it's insane. Is he still alive? Yeah, he's fine. I mean, a bit maimed, but yeah, he's fine. So you see all these people just going crazy.
Damn.
Uh-oh. Festival stabbing? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, he was stabbed. He probably wouldn't have died if he wasn't wearing armor. Yep. And this is what's happening in Minneapolis. And this is what happens if you disagree with them, is they'll try to kill you.
That's fucking insane.
That's just what they do. They try to kill you. There's another angle showing a guy stabbing him from multiple behind times. Terrible shit. Well, let me see if I can pull that up and find it. So, yeah, Jake Lang is attacked by Black Bloc crowd as he tries to leave his pro-ICE anti-Islam rally. Look at it. Look.
My babies and guns are gonna hold you.
Jesus. Jesus. Look at all this.
Hey, Jake, why'd you kiss the wall?
No American flags, by the way? Yeah. Yep, no American flags. You hear that?
The hell? Holy shit.
Where are the police?
Yep. Where are the police? Great question. Uh-huh. See, these are the people that, like, I think they do need to bring in the military or the National Guard and then just round all of these people up and arrest them. I do. I think that's what should happen. Like, these people are obviously deranged. They're clearly violent. They're stabbing and attacking people. They're doing it in a mass mob. It's like 100v1. I mean, like, this is nuts. This is at City Hall? Yeah. How many 2%ers are here? A lot.
Yeah,
Why is Trump just sitting on his ass about this?
Oh,
I don't know. I'm
model.
very annoyed that he is, honestly. Fucking arrest all these sickos. The police refuse to respond to this. Yeah, exactly. And this is the thing, is that this is the way that authoritarianism works in a place like Minnesota, is that they apply the police brutally to people that they disagree with, and then they allow mob justice to deal with people who they also disagree with. So basically, they don't actually apply the law fairly. They just apply the law to people that they dislike, and they refuse to enforce the law against people that they're acting in the right. Jake Lang stole riot gear and brought it back to storm Capitol Hill on January 6th. These people might remember his name and do this to him personally. I don't think that's true. I think that there's been a lot of instances of violence, and while Jake Lang might not be a good actor, that doesn't mean that it's okay for you to go and push this guy around and stab him and say kill him. Like, I don't think that's really the reason why. I think that this is just simply a person who's opposing them and disagreeing with them, and they're doing everything that they can to attack this person and hurt them. Like, yes, obviously Jake Lang could be a bad actor, but do you want to live in a country where a mob of people can just go, there's a person peacefully protesting or peacefully saying something, demonstrating, and then a giant mob of people grabs them and then beats the shit out of them? I don't think so. I think this is a very dangerous place to be in. Yeah, I mean, this is third world behavior. Like, in no place in a Western first world country should this be acceptable. All of these people should get arrested and put in jail, or at least any of the ones that are actually being physical and aggressive and violent towards him. There's no reason we have to live like this. Should not have to live like this at all.
What the fuck?
Hitting the guy in the back of the head, too. That's crazy, hitting somebody in the back of the head like that. Yep. It's a two-tier system. It is. It's total two-tier system. And like, keep in mind, Tim Walz had no problem mobilizing the National Guard and having different National Guard troops walk down residential neighborhoods, patrolling to make sure that nobody was breaking quarantine for COVID. So the idea that Tim Walz can't solve this problem and can't regulate this is insane. They're choosing not to because they want these people to terrorize their political enemies into silence and to effectively push them into the fringes and suppress their voices. That's it. They shot paint barrels at people in their own homes? Yeah, exactly. Jake had 5 other people with him and other scuffles in the crowd, and the 5 other people were getting assaulted? Yeah, definitely. Yep. I do have to say that the Christmas music while this is happening, perfect. Love it. Yeah. Uh-huh. It gets worse, so I'll watch the rest of it too. Yep, and so things are getting absolutely insane. Let me see. Oh, this is the guy getting pulled out. Here we go. See what? They grabbed the guy. You see them all. Oh my God. Look, you know what? You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of a zombie movie. It does. This is like this is like The Walking Dead. Oh my God. Why is this allowed to happen? The reason why it's allowed to happen is because the people that run the government there agree with these people that are out in the streets being violent. So they refuse to actually put police on the ground to stop them from doing this. Basically, they're given free rein to terrorize the other populations of people that disagree with them, and the government just turns a blind eye to it. And this is the way that authoritarianism is wielded in a way that is passive. So, being authoritarian can happen in 2 different ways. Number 1, you can enforce the rules, like, brutally. And number 2, you can enforce the rules unequally. So what I mean by that is that if one group of people is getting arrested, and like, what do you think the chances are that the Minnesota police would all be there and the National Guard would all be there shutting this down if this was one person who was protesting against ICE and it was a huge ICE protest and people were all in favor of ICE? I think that they'd instantly have these people over there, right? They'd totally be doing this. This is exactly what happened with the Cultural Revolution in China. Police should be ashamed of themselves. Well, some of the police that are part of Minnesota have roached out and decided to join ICE. Like 23, I think the number was like 23 police officers that were part of the Minnesota police force resigned, and 18 of those police officers decided to join ICE. It's up to 80 now? I'm not surprised. I'm really not. Fuck Zio, he's inciting hate? That's fine. If he wants to incite hate, that's totally up to him. It's his First Amendment right. You know, we live in a country where people like the KKK and the Nazis can go out and have rallies. The same as communists can go out and have rallies. And the moment that you lose that, then you don't have freedom of speech anymore. The problem isn't that people have viewpoints that you disagree with. That's not an issue. The problem is whenever they're acting on it and they're committing violence. That's it. Selective law enforcement is worse than no laws? Yeah, exactly. Jesus. Look at them all. Look at them all. They're going crazy. Yep. Oh my God. Building up on the right is at the courthouse? I don't know about that. Odds on Trump sending in the troops? Oh, he's over there. Yeah, I don't know if it's going to happen. I think they're just letting it happen. Where the hell are the police? Nowhere. The police are not being used because they want to let it happen. They're choosing to let this happen. That's the reason why. They're all wearing masks? Well, yeah, because they're violently attacking somebody. That's the
Fucking
reason
commit a
why. I
crime.
mean, of course they're wearing masks.
should.
I mean, I'd wear a mask too if I was doing this. So anyway, let's see if I can find a few more of the comments about this, because some of the other things that have been going on are just fucking insane. So yeah, this guy was, I think, stabbed. Let me see if I can find more evidence of this too, because it's just so fucking deranged. And I know that there are some people that are like defending it, saying that like this guy is like an agitator, he's somehow like a problem boy or whatever. I don't think that you should do that. I think that's a really, really bad mindset to have, because the moment that you start justifying this and saying that, you know, violently attacking a person like this, let me see if I can find it. Jake Lang. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You shouldn't be doing this. And so, oh no, that's not it. And protester tackle. I'm trying to click on this and find it. So here we go again. There's another one. Neo-Nazi Jake Lang screams about need for race war and a megaphone, then saved by a mob of white people by a black man. Let me see if I find it.
Let him go. Hey, go, bro. Go. Just go. Just go.
Yep.
Let him go, y'all. Let him go.
You see what? Jesus. 1,000 versus 1? Exactly. Yep. Look, there's blood all over him. Oh my God. Look at all this. Yep. Holy shit. Holy shit. It's literally a mob. It's an actual mob. Wow. He's getting murdered, frozen. It's a peaceful stabbing. Exactly. You've got told the mayor for he told MPD to stand down. And rage baited too hard. Well, the thing is that if you are being violent and you're attacking somebody who's peacefully demonstrating something, you are the problem. It doesn't matter whether that thing is making you mad or not. Like, for example, if there's somebody who is, you know, the KKK and they're doing a protest or a demonstration, then they have every right to do that. But the problem is that you can't take away somebody's First Amendment right just because you disagree with what they're saying. If you could do that, then everybody would be doing this all the time. Like, it's really just that simple. And yeah, these liberals are real Nazis. I think these people behave more like Nazis than the people that they're opposing. I think that's true. I think they're the ones that are creating their own secret police. They're trying to document everybody. They're trying to arrest them. They're destroying property. They're violent. I do. I think that they're doing all of the things that they're criticizing Nazis and the ICE for doing. They're doing it all themselves.
Yeah,
and
it's
it goes
definitely them
back to
doing
what
the
I've said
hell
before
push.
many times, is that these people don't actually have any values. The only value that they really have is people that they're effectively taking. All they want to do is consolidate power and do that to somebody else. Antifa is SA and SS. They're using the same as them. I don't know about that. Trump's degree gave hard men a license to square off with soft men. He's even paying them to do it. Cathartic cinema. I don't know really what this is. This might be something else. And so a black man stood next to Jake Lang while he's getting hit with water balloons. What's this?
I don't know how, I just can, right? Divine entity. Now, at the end of the day, my job,
Way to be fucking brave and trying to fucking do something.
yeah, my job, you know, my purpose on earth, and my spirit told me, I'm the son of God, right? A lot of people gonna think I'm lying.
This is
And
Kanye.
I just showed you again. It shows you again that I don't have to lie, but I move off love and unity. And that's how Jesus walked. If y'all Christians, that's how Yahweh walked. If y'all Africans and y'all roots, Yahweh walked just showing love regardless of what somebody did to you.
Yeah, it's like you can't go and stab somebody because they disagree with you. Like, it sounds crazy, but it's pretty fucking obvious. They thought Jake had been attacked by ICE, told him to get out, which side he was on. Okay, right? And this is, again, a person who picked up Jake Lang as he was being attacked was a transgender DACA recipient. He thought Jake had been attacked by ICE. They kicked him out of the car a block away after asking which side he was on. And this is it. This is what these people do. And so, yeah, he said, Yahweh, stone him. I don't know about that. Violence doesn't help anybody. Well, I think that eventually what's going to happen is that somebody is going to start shooting, or there's going to be a much larger scale of violence. And I think that really when you don't have police that are holding people accountable for being violent and aggressive, what happens instead of that is that the public goes out there and does it themselves. I think that there's a good chance that we could see a bombing, we could see a shooting, we could see somebody driving a car through one of these crowds. I think that there's a very, very high probability that that's coming up really soon. I do. I think it's coming up really, really soon. And the reason why is because they've allowed it to escalate to this level. They've allowed it to, you know, basically they've allowed them to shut down roads. They've allowed them to start random fires. They've allowed them to obstruct federal law enforcement. They've allowed them to, you know, get into the street. They've allowed them to destroy property. Now they're allowing them to do mass, you know, like fucking vigilante violence on like one individual person. I think that it's a very, very high probability that this happens because I've never seen something like this ever de-escalate naturally. Like, I don't think something like this generally burns out. Or sorry, it doesn't fade away, it burns out. So, like, there's going to have to be something that happens that is going to be extreme that will stop this from happening. Streets of Minneapolis look like a war zone. It's open season on conservatives and ICE agents. Send in the National Guard, shut the whole place down. That is what they should do. They absolutely should do that. Jake Henry Peters is shouting the N-word. I don't know about that. That's whatever. Fate, it seems, is not without sense of irony. Well, what I think is funny is that a lot of minorities, I think, they're the ones that are being displaced the most by, what do you call it? They're being displaced the most by, you know, illegal aliens coming in and taking jobs. And so, really, like, I can easily see why a lot of minorities would support this guy, because there's a greater enemy that exists that, you know, they both have a shared goal with. Now we have, I don't know if you guys have noticed this or not, but you have a lot of these people that are going around, these wild Karens that are going around, and they're attacking and going after random people that look like ICE. Now, I don't know, like, I mean, this is, whenever I hear this, it's almost like it's a parody of itself. So you have all these people that hate the fact that there's stereotyping. They hate the fact that there's random stops. They hate the fact that, you know, people are guilty until proven innocent. And then they're doing all of these things. They're actually the ones that are doing it. The Karen SS. Okay, here we go. Let's watch it.
Is the incident for the family dispute?
What's up?
Hi, are you law enforcement?
Huh?
Are you law enforcement? Are you law enforcement?
No, why?
Are you law enforcement?
No, why?
Are you law enforcement?
Mental illness. I don't think people understand how deranged these people are. They're like bots, man. They really are. It's sick. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Bro, is this a simulation? Oh, is this like one of those
Law
ice things or something?
Cool, thank you. Good to know. Are you law enforcement? I'm just gonna grab your car here.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
See, if it was up to me, I'd just put all these people in a mental institution and then all the problems would go away. I would. This type of behavior, this is weird, aggressive, discordant, deranged behavior. And really, I mean, why is it that, you know, we as Americans have to deal with a Karen? Why do we have to deal with a Karen? I don't think that we do. Just put them in a mental institution, problem solved. It's nuts. She's radicalizing? Yeah. I mean, these people are crazy.
Yeah, it looks like you're law enforcement.
Yeah.
It looks like you're law enforcement?
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
How do you know that? Because it's a white guy?
It's one of those people, dude.
I wouldn't really call them
It's
people.
one of those people.
Meanwhile, it's just some Gamba-addicted kick streamer that's playing pachinko with like an overlay while he's driving around. Like, this is the most degenerate stream ever. Like, we're talking about, oh yeah, like, oh, this is some kind of big law enforcement. How could it be law enforcement? He's probably playing on a website that's illegal.
But she's still saying it. How'd you know, dude?
Hi, do you have your flashers on?
How'd you know I was law enforcement? What gave it away?
Your blue lights were flashing, friend.
Oh, no way, dude. Look at her vlogging away. Look at her. She thinks she's onto something. Look at her. Look at her. Oh my God. Look at her. She thinks she's onto something. She thinks she's onto something. Look at her. My blue lights were flashing, by the way. Let's see my blue lights. with a fucking mannequin in the front seat.
Oh my God.
That is hilarious.
Is she gone now?
That's hilarious.
What a schizo. Oh my God.
You're going on Facebook. They think you're ICE.
What a schizo. Do we have a crisis with white women? Yeah.
Bro, that's hilarious, bro. See, sometimes the content just comes to you, bro. Oh, there she is. There she is. There she is.
Oh no.
There she is. Oh, she's walking away.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
How retarded do you feel right now?
I don't know. How retarded do you feel?
I don't know.
Are you even allowed to say that word?
Are you allowed to
You
say
just said that word. You just said the R word. That's not going to sound good on your Facebook post. By the way, there is a mannequin in the front seat. I'm live on kick.com/Connor. I'm not a cop, retard. So yeah, give me promo. Kick.com/Connor. Kick.com/Connor.
Host mad.
Kick.com/Connor. How retarded do you look and feel right now that I'm not a cop? Kick.com/Connor, retard. For the fact that she said I saw your blue lights when they're gray, when they're yellow.
What a dumb
Flashing
bitch.
is hilarious. She's still there just recording.
Yep.
Look at her.
No, these people, like, I really think that there's something wrong with them. I do. I think they're actually, like, mentally broken in some way or another. Like, these people need to get mentally institutionalized. They need to be on new medication. Something needs to happen in order to, like, keep these people away from the rest of the public, basically. And definite mental illness? Yeah, I would say so.
Gotta pee.
Too many SSRIs? Well, it's also, the problem is that they get so, I think that this is what happens, is that these are profoundly emotional and like illogical people. And so they get whipped up into a frenzy because they're like on Facebook reading things that are upsetting them and scaring them. And then after that happens enough times, they go out into the real world and they start harassing random people because that fits their stereotype. She's coming back?
Wants to cancel the call. The person on site.
Why?
The termite guy, and he's allowed to be there.
Oh my God. This really has nothing to do with SSRIs. I take them. I'm not a retard. Yeah, but I mean, like, you got to look at the averages, though, right? Uh-huh. Oh, there she is again.
Hey, since you don't know your colors, I'm gonna put my lights on again for you. I want you to see if you see any blue. You see any blue or not?
Are you the guy that was like calling me the R word?
You can't do that now. You already said it.
These are the people that want to tell you how to act and what you're allowed to say. These stupid, bored, middle-aged women. Oh my God.
I got it clipped. Kick.com/Connor. If you want to see her say the hard R.
Wow. Walk it back. I know.
I got it clipped.
What's your plan here, friend?
I got it clipped.
What's your plan?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, like, so are you just like observing with your dummy in the car?
Yeah, so I go around.
Yeah, so like, what's your plan? Like, are you anti-ice? Are you pro-ice?
I go around
Jesus, bro, like, they're so deranged. What the hell's wrong with these people?
and follow the cops just like you're doing, and you came up to me.
Oh no, I didn't follow the cops, baby. I'm just like observing as a pedestrian. So you're you're trailing them, honey.
Yeah, so I follow and see what they're doing.
Oh, you follow them, so they're doing, and then
You know what, guys? I really understand why they had the witch trials. I do. I originally, like, I was growing up and I was like, why the hell would you do that? It's crazy. Like, why would you do this? Nowadays, I get it. I get it. Yeah, I could see how they got there. I don't think we should do it again. I'm not advocating for it, but I'm saying I can see how this happened.
are you like,
I can see how it happened.
cool guys?
What do you mean these are cool guys? I film what they do.
Just as an observant.
Yeah, observant, yeah.
No slant.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
No slant.
What does that mean?
Well, you know,
What does
you
that
want
mean?
to say you have no slant, you're an observer, but
Mhm.
you're trying to create.
Just go back to asking if he's law enforcement, okay?
Jeopardy and
Yeah.
to agitate people into saying the R word, and the R word is
Okay, but who came up to who first?
The R word is like, oh, I didn't come up
Who
to
came
you
up?
at all, baby.
Oh, you didn't come up to me. You didn't knock on my window.
First time I came up to you.
You didn't knock on my window. Wait.
See, you see how these are the same people on Twitter that are just openly gaslighting about anything. They'll literally just lie directly to you.
Wait. You didn't come up to my window
What
and
a
knock?
stupid
You were in the
bitch.
path, my darling.
I was in the path. I was on the side of the road.
Yeah,
Oh,
in
God.
the path of me just trying to like take a little. Oh, what's it? Your
She
phone, those
definitely
cops.
deleted the
I just
VOD,
saw
yeah.
you fall on those cops.
You can't spit it out because you know you're.
Who's dumber, this lady or the dude that got a felony for taking the soda? Probably the guy. I would say the guy. The soda felony, Andy. Like, I feel like, yeah, that guy's probably dumber.
Definitely
But like, this is pretty close.
Wrong.
It is. It's hard to decide.
You trying to get likes?
I mean, do you see this? I mean, you can't see it, but like, if you want to see yourself looking retarded, go to. Okay, yeah. So go to. Go to. Retard. Yeah. Go to kick.com/Connor, and you can see yourself.
Such a buck. You make such a buck for being such a cuck. A buck for a cuck. A buck for a cuck.
Oh my god. Guys, we have to reopen the asylums. We do. We have to get these places open. We have these animals running around wild. They're running wild.
Dude, what an awesome dude. Look at you making change in the world. Look at you contributing to the positivity of life. A fucking buck for a cuck. What a cool guy, guys.
Jesus Christ.
Really, this is the guy that you should be looking at right now. What a
Jesus.
cool dude. What a cool guy. Let's get his license plate.
Why?
Cool guy.
For what?
What a cool guy. Wow. What a cool guy. Man, this should be your role model, little
Oh
boys.
my god.
This little man who lives in his mother's basement and plays video games and cosplays
What are you talking about?
as somebody.
What the?
I think
What
she
the hell
knows
is wrong with
what
you?
cosplay things.
What?
Goes out
I actually
for
open
a buck
Pokemon cards.
with a
I don't play
mannequin
video
in
games
his
anymore.
car. What a cuck for a buck. Cool story, bro.
Jesus.
Lame as fuck.
Man, I hope she's drunk, because this is
Oh
Thanks
my
for the
God.
content.
She thought he was ice? Yeah, she
Thanks
thought
for
he
the
was
content.
ice.
Still plays
So
sad
this was
either
at
way. but-
09. This was at 12:09 on the dot.
Just
is when it
walking
started.
around
so she,
like an
she walked up
NPC?
on it. She gets her phone out of her purse. This is this
Yeah.
is the back. This is the back of my car.
Okay, let's see
12:09.
it.
Gets her phone out of her purse. Starts recording
Right.
my license plate.
Of course.
Gets a better shot of my license plate.
Standing out in the
And then here she
street.
comes.
Yeah.
You'll see it'll be on the right-hand
Got it.
side. Here she comes. Walks up. And right pillar.
Oh.
I didn't even see her yet. Again, I have not
Look at
even
the
seen her yet. And
pose.
look at her. I
Oh
have
my
not even seen her.
God.
And then here she goes. I don't see her yet. And here we go. Here she knocks on my door. Look at this.
Oh,
She's in a
busted.
stance. Look at her.
Oh, yeah. What a freak. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh, she goes back to the back
Jesus.
to get my
She's
license plate.
Yeah, she does this like 3 times. How many pictures do you need of the guy's license plate? You took it, you did like 3 times. Yep.
And then she walks away. Wow, now I know how ice feels like, dude. Fuck.
Yep.
Having to deal with that 24/7 would suck, dude.
True. Yeah, true. That's why they get paid like 200 grand. Yeah, it's like if you had to deal with the Karen Gestapo, yeah, I'd be losing my fucking mind too. Absolutely. Connor showed a lot of patience and restraint. What the actual fuck happened with millennial white women? I think that the obsession with their own feelings and the fixation around trying to solve problems in the world rather than, you know, basically, and I think also, I think this is the main reason why it happens. It's because these people never have any consequences for doing this. So they fuck around and they never find out. So big surprise, they're going to act crazy and act weird because there's no, there's no like basically controlling factor for it. So they can do whatever they want. They can act however they want. They can be violent, aggressive, annoying, obnoxious, and people put up with it. I think that to the extent that people stop putting up with it and you start putting these people in what I think, like, I mean, I don't see how you can watch a video like that and not think that that person should be institutionalized. I really don't. Like, this is deranged, crazy behavior. Like, why are we allowing these people out here in the streets? Like, what's going on? And so, like, that's my outlook on it, is that I see somebody acting this way and I think to myself, okay, well, we got to do something about this. We got to take care of this person, right? So yeah, this woman's legally allowed to vote. Well, I mean, I wouldn't let crazy people vote. I mean, I'd just institutionalize all of them and then take away their right to vote. Problem solved. It'd be totally done. Everything would be better, by the way. Everything would be better. Everybody's life would be better. All of the problems that we have now would no longer exist. And we would have maybe new problems, but these problems would no longer exist. So yes, do you think the Korean Christians that are walking to church will stop ICE from doing their job? I have a pretty good feeling that it won't. What is this?
Nazi! Fuck you, you fucking traitor! How dare you have a rainbow fucking umbrella, you Nazi bitch! How dare you try to steal that from our people! Fuck you, you Nazi traitor! You
I mean, I don't see how you can watch this and think anything other than these people are just profoundly mentally ill. Like, I mean, this is like a derangement. Like, what the hell is going on here?
It's a handmaid.
Oh my God.
What the fuck? Oh, two of them. Two handmaidens.
You can fucking rape them. Isn't that what it is, you fucking asshole?
Ironically, lesbians.
We have a really big mental health crisis in this country, and it cannot be overstated. It's a really, really bad one. Oh my God.
Is that what it fucking is, man?
Yeah.
You think you're gonna bring your kids here and we're gonna spare you while you fucking support the bombing of children in Gaza? You fucking these fucking...
What the hell are we doing? In my opinion, this is just being a public disturbance and a public nuisance. Somebody like this should just get locked up. I don't know why there are so many people that are adamant about living in a society that's terrorized by the mentally ill, the aggressive, the vitriolic, and the dangerous. Why are we married to the idea that we have to live in a world with these people? Why can't we just lock them up? Really, why can't we just lock them up? Problem solved. Because that's what I think we should do. I don't see why we don't do that. It seems so simple.
Nazi little bitches. Goddamn. Be smarter than your parents. Your parents are fucking Nazis.
Karenocracy?
You're
Yeah,
such a
definitely.
Nazi little bitch. What the fuck is wrong with you? Why do you think you can just destroy our nation? Why do you think you can bring back white supremacy? Why do you think you're better than everybody else? What the fuck is wrong with you assholes? Oh, it's funny, fucking Nazi piece of shit. What are you
Said the N-word so many times it doesn't mean anything.
Fucking whiskey shots with head gas. Be honest.
What?
He laughed. He laughed because he knows it's true. You guys aren't fucking
Because you're nuts.
Look at this bitch ass. You're worshipping.
Look at his bitch ass shoes. Oh wow, look at his shoes, guys.
Look at this fucking little bitch ass American pin.
Uh-huh.
Look at this little bitch ass kid. Look at him.
Yeah, it's some guy. Okay.
Yeah, move on, you punk ass bitch.
I don't care whose side you're on. If you're screaming at parents taking their kids to church and school, then you're a piece of shit. You need to go in the box. I told you guys, and I'm glad to see more people are finally realizing this too, is that the amount of like freedom that we give these people is too much. We give these people way too much freedom. Like, this is just straight up harassment.
You will be judged not by a god, but by a court of law, you fucking Nazi fuck. You can't tell me to stop. This is the sidewalk. This is the First Amendment. You are preventing my First Amendment rights.
There we go. Here we go. Okay.
I am protesting. You are preventing me from practicing my First Amendment rights. You are violating the Constitution.
You're violating the Constitution. Oh, no, I want to run after somebody and yell at them. You're violating the Constitution if I can't run after somebody and yell at them.
What's your fucking
Textbook harassment.
You don't have to be that close.
Uh-huh.
This little bitch putting his hands on me.
I don't know why they don't just instantly arrest this person for being a public disturbance. Really. Like, this is, it's insane that they put up with this. There's a knowledge disconnect with these people, like when a high-level boss is disconnected from the day-to-day. Yeah, I guess so. Why not just beat them up and run away? Well, because then you can get in trouble. That's the reason why. I mean, like, obviously, and you can't live in a world. I think that, like, if somebody just went and started beating the shit out of this guy with a baseball bat, I mean, I'm going to be honest. I think it was funny. I would. I'd be glad it happened. But I wouldn't want to live in a world where that's acceptable. Because you can't have that happen where basically because you're angry at somebody, you just get to beat them to death. Well, you can't do that. Like, you can do it for self-defense maybe, sure. But, like, you can't live in a world where that's acceptable.
Punk ass bitch. All right, what's your fucking excuse?
Punk ass bitch.
Why do you?
It's not the same. Oh, I don't think it. I think it is. I mean, like really, and it would be content. Yeah, I think so. Sure you can. No, you can't, because then everybody's hitting each other, and then everybody's shooting each other, and then everybody has a baseball bat, and now everybody's punching each other, and now it's chaos. You can't have a world where problems are solved with vigilante solutions. It's impossible to have that world. And I promise you this is the case. Every world where there is vigilante solutions for problems is a completely chaotic world. It is. It's totally chaotic.
Fucking go to a church that preaches.
Mhm.
No.
Isn't it funny though? It would be very funny, but I wouldn't agree with it.
Christian nationalism. What is it about?
Yes.
No, what is it about? What is it about, asshole? See, you won't defend yourself because you're a punk ass little bitch fucking Nazi. Fuck you, you fucking Nazi fucking piece of shit. Shame on you.
Yep.
You think you're fucking superior than people? You ain't shit, bitch. You ain't fucking shit. You ain't.
Oh man, you ain't nothing but. Oh god. I just hope this guy's getting paid a lot of money. I do. I hope this guy's getting a good amount of money. He's getting paid well and everything's going okay for him, right? Because oh my god. What a psycho. What a fucking freak. Oh my god, that's harassment, man. Violence is acceptable. I don't think that, and this is my opinion. I don't think that you should ever initiate physical aggression. So what I mean by that is that if somebody isn't hitting you, you shouldn't be hitting them. Now, if somebody is preventing you from walking around and like kind of physically obstructing you, then I think that, I mean, that's physical aggression in itself. But like if somebody's yelling at you or being, you know, like rude or mean, I don't think you should be able to hit them. Yeah, the non-aggression policy, right? Now, I have no problem with self-defense. If somebody else hits you, then do whatever you want. I've got no problem with that. But I don't think that anybody else should initiate physical violence. If my kids are with me, all bets are off. Well, I mean, again, I don't think we can live in a world like that.
Ain't nothing but a fucking cowardly fucking traitor. Look at these spineless little bitches.
You get those spineless little bitches. Oh my god. Well, anyway, this is just insane, man. And I don't know what is going on with this at all. If someone calls you a name, you should be able to hit them, especially when my kids are around. If someone calls you a name, you should be able to hit them. I don't agree with that. I think that's crazy. I don't want to have a world where people think that it's okay to use physical violence to solve problems. I don't. And I think that world is very, very dangerous. That's an extremely dangerous world to have. So, yeah, absolutely not. I think that by letting it escalate, it gives these people the sense that they are winning, and it galvanizes them more. And so the longer that you wait, the more extreme it's going to be. And I think that like all the people that were involved with like stabbing this guy or hitting this guy or anything like that, you know, I think they should go to jail. I mean, obviously. I saw that, I think it was like Hassan who was even saying that this is like a good thing in a way, right? Which I was like, I don't know how somebody like Hassan can go out and say that something like this is good. Meanwhile, he's crying about somebody showing a picture next to him whenever they stream snipe them. Really, let me see if I can find what he said about it, because it is, I find this to be very problematic. Let me see, where did it go? Like I said, we outnumber them 1,000 to 1. I mean, this is, again, like, basically retweeting somebody that's advocating for violence, which is, like, in my opinion, it's so funny because the crowd objectively treated them better than the way you treated Capitol Police. And this is, I think it was a reply to this. So it's fine on the left. Yes, it's awesome when the community protects itself by counter-protesting against an outside agitator that's trying to foment racial hatred and start trouble. So you have Hassan here, who, and this is the person who crashed out on me because I was laughing that a stream sniper showed a picture of him electrocuting his dog. Hassan totally had a meltdown over this and was telling people that they could find my address because I joked about him, you know, like having a stream sniper do that. And now you have somebody, Hassan is saying it's awesome that a person got stabbed in the back of the head. Straight up. Like, I mean, you're literally creating a permission structure around vigilante justice. And this is a permission structure that will negatively affect him too. It will, because he has plenty of people that don't like him too. Would you want to see that happen to Hassan? I wouldn't. I don't want to have that happen to anybody. So everybody should just collectively be against doing this. But unfortunately, because it's going on his side, now he has to pretend like it's a good thing. It's very sad to see. It's really, really problematic to see this happen. Whenever you see any content creators that are creating a permission structure or any sort of a rationalization for why it's okay to violently attack a known person in public, what they're doing is that they're putting their own lives at risk. Because whenever you create an environment where that's acceptable behavior, you also create that environment for yourself. And I don't know why he would do this. I don't know why he would say this. I think this is a terrible thing to say. It's an awful thing to do. And it's very disgraceful. And especially after he cried so much that I showed a video of him with a stream sniper. So it's a huge problem that I'm showing him next to somebody showing a picture, but it's awesome that another person that he disagrees with gets stabbed. Like, it's just, again, it's completely self-serving morality, and there's no actual standard to this at all. It's totally unhinged. Yeah, I know. Journalist Jake Lang spent years in jail as January 6th prisoner, almost got lynched tonight. Disgraceful scenes coming out of Minnesota.
Damn, what
yeah,
the
it's just insane.
Now they're attacking the trans people? Holy fuck.
And what is this? Leftist rioters in Minneapolis stormed a church after Don Lemon accused the priests of working with ICE?
This is the beginning of what's going to happen here. When you violate people's due process, when you pull people off the street, you start dragging them and hurting them and not abiding by the Constitution, when you start doing all of that, people get upset and angry. And if you remember what the Civil Rights Movement was about, the
civil rights movement was about black people being treated like people, whereas this is about deporting illegal aliens that shouldn't be here.
Movement was about these very kinds of...
I hate how these people weaponize things like civil rights and slavery to justify why they can oppress and be violent for people that aren't following the law.
Protest.
It's crazy.
There's nothing in the Constitution that tells you what time you can protest.
Yeah, there is. It obviously says that. Like, what do you mean? Like, you can protest? Like, what are you talking about? Whenever you go onto private property and you're being violent and aggressive, you can't do that. Duh. Of course.
Protest at any time. That's the whole point of it, is to disrupt. It's to make uncomfortable. And that's what they're doing. And that's what I believe when I say everyone has to be willing to sacrifice something. You have to make people uncomfortable in these times. If you see how uncomfortable people uncomfortably... This is a beginning.
Yeah, this is insane. You have to make people uncomfortable. Here's what happens when people get uncomfortable, is they get violent. And that's where things are going. It is. And I think it's so obvious that things are moving in that direction. Eventually, somebody will bring a gun to one of these events, and they will start pulling the trigger, and a bunch of people are going to start getting shot. That's where it's going to be. And I think this is a big difference between George Floyd and BLM. And the reason why there's a big difference between these two things is that I think that this is much more of a 50-50 issue, where a lot of people are pro-ICE and a lot of people are anti-ICE. But with George Floyd, I think that most people were pro-BLM. Like, just overwhelmingly, I think people were not... There were not a lot of counter-protests against BLM. And I think that BLM wasn't really there to stop anything. It was mainly just like a protest movement, right?
Kind of like
and so I think this is a very, very big difference.
Like, nobody has a problem with it.
People like Don Lemon are retarded. The process expedite, not a court. Yeah, definitely. And no, I don't think so. I think that it's undeniable that ICE has received a lot more support than the police did during BLM. I think it's undeniable that that's the case.
Especially
so yeah, what did Mexican students for all left-wing rioters involved in this? I mean, I think that things have to... Something has to happen to these people, because if it doesn't happen to these people, then they're going to think that it's okay. And if they think it's okay, they're going to escalate it beyond this afterwards.